Hey, it's a fact of life. We all make mistakes, but how great would it be if when you messed up, somebody gave you a do-over? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do today for a few of our players whose first visit here, well, was a bit of a train wreck. It's Second Chance Week on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Hey, everybody, welcome to Second Chance Week on Millionaire. Today's second chance contestant is a high school teacher who claims his last millionaire question has been haunting him for a year. Hopefully today he'll finally be able to leave all that behind. From Scituate, Massachusetts, please welcome back Jay Savage.
It is good to see you, my friend.
It is really good to see you. Long time.
For those of you who unfortunately didn't see last year, Jay was one of our colorful characters, right?
Thank you. Thank you for saying so.
But played a great game.
Thanks.
Everything was going great.
Right up until I wasn't.
And that happened right there. This question came up, and American Samoa.
Exact. I've been plagued with fits where all summer after taping I'd be driving, I'd be alone, I'd be thinking about something else completely random, and then all of a sudden just go, American Samoa!
So you have American Samoan Tourette's now.
Precisely. And oftentimes there were two more syllables between American and Samoan.
Do you remember what level were you at the time?
I was reaching for 30,000.
You're back.
I'm
This
back.
is a chance for a do-over.
I'm ready to go.
We're going to do it right this time. Let me tell you what you're up against. You already know, but it's 14 questions. Those money values growing from 500 past the 30,000 this time, up to $1 million. Every question you answer correctly moves you one step closer to that top prize. Remember, at any time, you can walk away with the money you've earned up to that point. If you give me an incorrect answer, you walk away with nothing until you get to those thresholds, 5,000 and 50,000. Of course, you have those three lifelines. The audience can help you. 50-50, I'll take away 2 incorrect answers, and you're +1. Who's with you today?
I have brought back my buddy Mike, who was with me the last time. There he is.
Who still looks dapper.
He looks fantastic, doesn't he? He steered me right on the question he was called in for, and he usually steers me right.
He did his part.
That he did. That he did.
And this time, you're going to do your part.
I am indeed.
All right, my friend, let's do it again. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? $500 question. Finish this long-running tagline for secret antiperspirant. Strong enough for a man, but may attract bears, but believed to cause mood swings, but made for a woman. But hey, what do we know?
This might get me in trouble with my wife, but I'm kind of thinking B and C are synonymous, aren't they?
You're on an island alone, Jay. You're on an island alone.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm gonna have to go with C, but made for a woman. Final answer.
All right, the newly single Jay, everybody. That's right, $500.
You got a spot on The Bachelor for me?
Yes. $1,000 up next. Dubbed a most unlikely success story by People.com. What YouTube channel shows a tool smashing a bowling ball with 100 tons of force? Garlic press channel, hydraulic press channel, bench press channel, Associated Press channel.
Well, I can't imagine any of those things but one able to hit with 100 tons of force, and that would be the hydraulic press. So I'm going to have to go with B, hydraulic press channel. Final answer.
Does it scare anybody else that even exists? It's out there. The hydraulic press channel. $1,000.
Scares but not surprised.
$2,000 right here.
Thank you.
Appropriate for a country that loves its sausages. The 1972 Munich Games featured Valdi, the first Olympic mascot who was a what? Malamute, Dachshund, Beagle, Poodle.
Dachshunds are the ones that are called wiener dogs, right? They're the little low to the ground, squat leg, long, thin ones, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it would have to be Dachshund. B, final answer.
That's exactly what you're looking for. The old Dachshund,
All right.
finally called the wiener dog.
2,000. All right.
Next step, 3,000.
Let's do it.
Which of the following is a recent romantic comedy and not a famous disaster movie? Armageddon, Twister, Earthquake, Trainwreck.
Ah. Well, they're all movies, right? I believe. Not funny ones, with the exception of the lovely Amy Schumer, who is in Trainwreck. D, final answer.
Hey, don't forget about LeBron James. He killed it in that.
Fair enough.
$3,000, chance to get to 5 and also get to that first threshold.
Threshold. All right.
In a piece discussing ways we can reduce it in the future, The Atlantic estimated that the average American produces about 130 pounds of trash every what? 2 minutes, 3 days, 4 weeks, or 5 years?
This is a tricky one. 130 pounds is an awful lot. Almost 50 pounds a day would be 3 days. But I'm sure we produce more in 5 years than 130 pounds. I hate to use it early on.
But you want to stay in the game.
I do indeed. Go with my 50-50.
Okay, final?
Fine.
All right, hopefully this will help out by taking away 2 incorrect answers. Left with B and C, 3 days or 4 weeks.
All right. 130 pounds divided by 3 would be what? Like 40 pounds a day. I'm gonna have to go with C, 4 weeks. Final answer.
Tough one early on, but you got by it.
Oh!
You got by it.
Okay.
And you got to $5,000.
All right.
That was tense.
That was good.
Those are the ones you got to get by to keep going on, and you did. We'll be back to play more Millionaire right after this.
Thank you, thank you.
Welcome back to Second Chance Week here on Millionaire. Jay Savage. Need a little help there with a lifeline, but you got to $5,000 with that last answer.
Okay, yep. Threshold.
2 more lifelines left, and now a chance to get to $7,000. So let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? $7,000 question. 4 spots ahead of its country mate, Adelaide. In 2015, which city did The Economist name the world's most livable for the 5th time in a row? Auckland, Liverpool, Melbourne, Ottawa.
Aha. Well, Adelaide is its country mate, and Adelaide's in Australia. It's also my daughter's middle name. So she's bringing that positive energy to me as well. So I'm going to have to go with C, Melbourne. Final answer.
Thank your daughter for that one. That's right.
All right. Charlotte,
7,000.
she takes care of me.
Chance to get to 10,000 with this question. Believed to be linked to his work for Nevada's Gaming Commission, what former Senate Majority Leader was the target of a failed car bomb in 1981? Harry Reid, Orrin Hatch, Mitch McConnell, Dick Durbin.
Aha. I should be paying closer attention to the news, shouldn't I? Former Senate Majority Leader.
Still have 2 lifelines.
I do. I think I'm going to burn my +1. I'm going to have to bring my buddy Mike down. Final answer.
All right, Mike, come on down. Good to see you.
How are you, my brother?
Good.
Like one big reunion for the 3 of us. I
That's
feel like
right.
we've been here before.
And indeed we have.
Once again, your friend needs some help. What do you think?
Once again, I don't really know, Jay. I can help you think it
All
through.
right. Yeah, well,
What are you thinking?
I was thinking Harry Reid, I believe, was a Senate Majority Leader. And I think
More
Mitch
recent.
McConnell was as well.
I think Harry Reid and Mitch McConnell are more recent than 1984.
They are.
I'm
Were
feeling
they-
Orrin Hatch, but again, you have to go with your feelings.
Just to remind you guys, you still have the audience if you'd like to use that lifeline as well.
It's funny, when I watch at home, I'm always, and I see somebody use 2 lifelines on a single question, especially a question this early in the game, I think, why are you doing that?
The answer is to stay in the game.
Precisely. I don't know if this is the sort of thing they're going to know either. Was Hatch Senate Majority Leader?
I believe he was.
And he's,
They
I
probably
think,
all were.
of all of these, I think he might be the oldest.
And I remember the Orrin Hatch. Kind of,
One reason or another.
yeah, back
Right.
a little. I think he predates Reid and McConnell. Again, I'm not 100%
Well,
sure.
all right.
on
All right, we're on the same page. Why don't we go with B, Orrin Hatch?
that. You can always walk, Jay.
Well, and you also have.
Yeah, but I'm
another-
reaching for 10,000, right?
You're reaching for 10,000. You have a chance
I
to
do
win
want to
too.
save the last lifeline.
Okay.
Of course, it's going to be a moot
Could be-
point
could be a moot point.
if it's not Orrin Hatch, but I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna trust my gut.
I don't want you
I got it
slamming
to
your dashboard, screaming
Screaming
Orrin,
screaming your name.
Hatch. Yeah,
or your
my
name. We'll go with Orrin Hatch. B. Final answer.
You're going to be screaming, Harry Reid! Harry Reid! Hey, Harry Reid. Maybe this hometown Nevada crowd could have helped. Who knows? But you're taking home $5,000.
This is great.
Jay, it was good to see you again, my friend.
Want to go out and hit the strip?
Let's go.
All right.
Seafood buffet on everyone.
Thank you. All right.
Good to have Jay in. We're playing more Second Chance Week right after this. Welcome back for more Second Chance Week here on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And we have someone waiting to take a second shot at getting back behind this podium here at Millionaire. So, from Washington, D.C., please welcome back Gretchen Day. It's so good to see you again.
It's good to see you too.
I've missed you.
I missed you too. You still have the bluest eyes.
Thank you. That's what see, flattery will get you everywhere.
I tried.
Give her the million, let's go.
Oh yeah! I forgot to say, I'm back!
She's back. But the last time I saw you, it was this question that befuddled us here.
Oh yeah.
And
That's
the answer was Roosevelt.
It was.
Where did you go to high school?
Theodore Roosevelt High School. My
So-
Aunt Alice's middle name is Roosevelt.
So you got teased about that a little bit.
Definitely.
Well, you're back. You have another shot.
Yes.
Chance for a do-over. So let's do it right this time.
Yes.
Let me tell you what you're up against. 14 questions. Money value's growing from $500 up to that $1 million. You
Yep.
have those 3 lifelines. You know what those are about?
Yes, I do.
All right, here we go. Let's play. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? All right, Gretchen.
Okay, here we go.
$500. Which of the following actually serves the food listed in its name? The Apple Store, Lululemon, the Olive Garden, Banana Republic.
We know Apple Store's computer, Lululemon is those yoga people, and Banana Republic has nothing to do with bananas, so we go C, Olive Garden, final answer.
Are you telling me you're not doing yoga?
Of course not.
You got it
Do I
right.
look-
$1,000 is the next question. While serving in the military during World War II, which future president was assigned to the first motion picture unit? Richard Nixon, George H.W. Bush, Gerald Ford, or Ronald Reagan?
This seems like it should be D, the easy answer, Ronald Reagan, right? Because he was in movies and he was old enough to be in World War II and the whole 9 yards. But then you wonder, oh God, it could be one of the others. Wouldn't it be weird if it was Nixon? Okay.
Do you have?
I have a whole bunch of lifelines.
Yeah, you got them all.
Yeah, and it would be stupid to go out and have a bunch of lifelines up there. So let me ask my +1, my friend Lavelle.
Lavelle. All right, is that your final?
Yes, fine.
Hey, Lavelle, how you doing? All right. My girl here needs some help. What
I
you,
do.
What are you
Boy.
thinking?
I think I need some help too. My first instinct, I don't recall Mr. Nixon being in the military or Mr. Ford. I like her logic with D. Mr. Reagan would be the most obvious answer. I'm about, honestly, 70% on B, George
Really?
H.W. Bush. Yeah.
George Herbert Walker Bush. Oh. Wow. Let's do 50-50.
Okay. Let me see if this will help by taking away 2 incorrect answers.
Oh, boy.
So, left with
This
Bush and
is-
Reagan.
Bush and Reagan. And you think Bush and I think Reagan.
That's
Wow.
Just one more lifeline.
Now, I cannot use 3 lifelines on one question. I just can't. I just can't do it.
you have more of a gut feeling about one or the other.
Okay, I'm going to go with your answer and say B, George H.W. Bush. And I'll make it my final answer.
Gretchen, it was Reagan. It was Reagan.
It was Reagan.
Oh, guys, that's all right. Hey,
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
pleasure. It was good to see you again. We're going to come back, give us another shot right after this. Here's your question of the day. What actor has revealed that his missing front tooth in The Hangover wasn't CGI, but a real gap that's normally covered with an implant? Bradley Cooper, Ed Helms, Zach Galifianakis, or Ken Jeong? The answer to that question was Ed Helms. All right, we are about to make one of our audience members very happy here on Millionaire today, and we're going to give them a little taste of that Millionaire experience and hopefully give away $1,000 right here. But I need someone to come down and join me, so who wants to come down here? How about May Lovelace? May Lovelace. May, come on. There you go, May. There you go. How you doing here? Take this microphone, walk right over here to the podium.
Oh my Lord.
How you doing, sweetheart?
Nervous as hell.
What?
But I know that we're on television, so I do have to keep it clean.
Yeah, so don't say
Yeah.
nervous as hell.
Okay.
Oh, wait, too late. Okay, this is going to be really easy, though.
Okay.
I'm going to make it so easy, man. I'm just going to ask you a question. You're going to get it right, and I'll give you $1,000. And then we're going to hug, and we're going to scream and yell, and the world will rejoice.
Okay.
All right, you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Let's play. Who wants to be a millionaire? Here's your $1,000 question. WebMD says wrist stretches may help prevent what injury to the median nerve that can result from too much texting and gaming? Seasonal affective disorder, ACL sprain, carpal tunnel syndrome, ADHD.
You know anything? Oh God. And I hate to look stupid on television. I really do. I'm going to go with C. Find the answer. Carpal tunnel syndrome.
Yeah, everybody's always, that's your final?
That's my final.
Everyone's scared of looking dumb. How are you going to look with $1,000? You got $1,000, man. I told you we'd hug and rejoice. Just like that. Congratulations. Thanks for watching today. Everyone who's been a part of this, and I'm Chris Harrison. We'll see you next time.
Oh my God! Count my rating.
Just don't phone it up yet.